Welcome back inside the Chrysalis. I'm Jaiel Butterfly, and I'm here with Deepassionate1 for part 3 of Standing on the Legs of Your Legacy. We're going to be discussing in this part how our writing and the music has inspired us to make changes for our life today and all of the tomorrows to come.
You want to hear my piece that was inspired by your beats?
Yes, I do. I do.
It's a TBC. I may finish it later.
Okay.
Okay. An anomaly. Am I saying it right, Jess? Are you
Yes.
hearing the word?
Yes, anomaly. I got it.
Yes. That's me. That's exactly who and what I was created to be. Don't you see the angels standing at my side? They sound heavenly trumpets each day that I rise and fall to my knees, giving my Abba the praise that lives inside of me. I am untamed and destined to fly free. A better over bitter symphony is flowing from my sea, granting freedom to all the enslaved parts of D. My hair, my breast, and all of my assets belong to me. No longer will I be governed by man. God has set my soul free. Come on and shout it with me. I am an anomaly. There's no one else that I want to be. I said, there's no one else that I want to be. I said, hey, 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 hey. That was inspired by your beats, so blame you. Okay? Okay. So
Okay.
I want to plunge in to the next thing that came to your heart and your mind, this feeling of loneliness. Talk about it.
I'm used to being like always not by myself, and in reflection and like just like bringing back a whole lot of memories, there were times when I did express that my worst fear was being left alone or being by myself, and it's like Aki dying is making my worst fear like reality. So part of the loneliness is like feeling that I never knew what normal was, so I don't know how to be normal. And because I spent so much time with him, there is no one that could even understand how to help me navigate to a place where I don't even know where to go. And that's why I feel lonely.
Okay. So you say you never knew what normal was and that you don't know how to get back to being normal. But some people are not supposed to be normal. Some people are not supposed to blend into the mode of traditional, normal life. When I look at you, I see someone who is being untamed. When I look at you, I see someone who now has to go back to that equation that we spoke about many times. That equation that when you come to the table is supposed to be 100%, right? And whoever, whatever comes to your equation adds to that equation and gives you extra credit, but doesn't take away from your 100%. Speaking to you, speaking to myself, right? Because when we look at ourselves and we really begin to understand that how can someone else make you feel normal? How can someone else make you feel loved? The love, the feeling, the emotions that you have for yourself have to come from you yourself first, because there's an expectancy that you put out to the world. This is what I'm expecting of you, but yet I'm not expecting it of myself, right? So this loneliness challenge that's upon your life right now is one that I know you're going to break through, right? Because now in your mind, you said, it was my greatest fear being alone. But guess what? Who told you that you're going to be alone for the rest of your life? Did someone come and tell you personally, Jessica Monroe, you are going to be alone for the rest of your life, and I need you to accept that fact right now. I need you to claim that fact right now. I need you to embrace that fact right now, because that is the only fact that is going to play out in your life. Did someone come down personally and say, oh, yo, I got the script from your life. Here it is in my writer's notebook. Why are you claiming that? Why are you expecting that? Why are you embracing that? Why are you making love to that?
I don't know.
I think I do, if you don't mind me sharing with you some uncomfortable truth. You are building a legacy for everybody else, but you ain't starting to build it for you yet. The legacy starts with you. I can't build this thing for everybody else and not expect it for myself. So if I'm building this love machine for everybody else, shouldn't I experience the love from this machine myself? If I'm writing this beautiful script about how I want my kids' life to be and all the things that you want them to have and all the things that you want them to go through, shouldn't you be writing that script for you? You say you don't have the words. I'm daring you to find them. I'm daring you to become untamed and find the words to write the life that you want to live. Like yesterday, I got on my bike. Well, not my bike, Serenity's bike, but I act like it's my bike, girl. And I'm in the house and I'm like not falling into the wall. I was like, oh, hell no. I know how to ride. I've been riding since I was yay high. Like, I know how to ride. I said to myself, you know what, D? We're going to go outside right now and prove to yourself that you still know how to ride. I'm riding on the sidewalk, almost crashed into the gate. It was crazy. But I was like, nah, son, now I'm not accept. I know how to ride. I believe it. I know it. Not only am I going to go put some air in these tires, I'm not going to stop riding tonight until I see what I know. Girl, before the night was over, I was all the way over on 124th Street and Madison Avenue. Riding because I believed it and I wanted to see it. You need to start believing the things that you want to see for yourself and start claiming it. I am a channel for love. Love is coming to me every day you wake up. As I play my music, these vibes that's vibing inside of me will connect with someone else out there who has these same vibes. Because I will love again and I will be loved. Statements of building your legacy. It starts with what you believe for Jess, what you want to receive for Jess. It comes not only with someone in a relationship, it comes with the the vibe that you want, with this tribe that you know you have to build, because you can't do everything in your legacy by yourself. You can't. You need support. But I want to make sure that the support I'm getting, the vibes are right. But the vibes can't be right if my core isn't tight. Oh, look at us. Look at us bringing it in. If your core is not tight, then your vibes are not going to be right. And the people that you draw into you is going to be connected to the stuff that's so inside of your core. I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. My greatest fear has come. But are you still here? Yes. So do you have an opportunity to change your thinking? That's a question.
Yes.
Yes. But knowing and doing are two completely different things. We know a lot, Jess, but what do we do to complete what we know? I completed a transaction yesterday, and now because I took that ride, now I know what else I need. I know I need a bell, I know I need some light, and I need a gel cushion because that seat was hard, honey. Oh man. So now I can order the things that I need, so I know the next time I ride that bike, I can ride even longer, honey. Cleanse your core, cultivate your circle. It starts with you. Because if you don't clean up the inside of your core, and I'm not talking about the physical, I'm talking about the emotional, spiritual stuff, the vibe and the people that you're going to attract into your inner circle is going to be drawn from that energy that you need to release. So before you put yourself back out in the world, cleanse that core, cultivate your circle, and make sure the prescription that you write for yourself in your life is something that you are willing to stand on to build your legacy. Start your day in his face. Like, God, here I am. Lead me in this day. What do I need to pour my tea into? What do I need to slay today? What do I need to release today? What do I need to embrace today? Like, have tea with God every day. Every day. If it means waking up earlier just to get in his face, because he's the only one who knows what we need for the day. Because we're working off a master script that we don't have full access to. That's why it says walk by faith, but it's a master script. There's nothing that's happening in this world or our lives right now that's a surprise to him. I don't believe that, right? So he knew this very moment was going to happen. You didn't have the words, but yet when you tapped in, all of these things were going to flow out of you. He knew. I didn't know. I just show up and be like, use me, Lord, use me. And I know you're in that phase right now, but the only reason why I'm cautioning you to rest physically is because I know the mental and physical stress that you have been placing on your body for the past few months of your life, right? So I now have to heighten my vision on you and say, I need you to drink that tea tonight so you can sleep tonight for a couple of hours, because your body needs it, right? Because self-care needs to happen when you're trying to master the art of self-work. Ooh, that's another good one. Ooh, I like it, right? Self-care needs to happen when you're trying to master the art of self-work. You can't tell me you're working on yourself, but yet you're not taking time out to sleep. Because at some point, your body is going to say, yo, I'm taking you down, homie, by any means necessary. And we can't afford that because then the work that needs to be done is really not going to get done. So do me a favor, take out your little calendar and put it in. Sleepy time. And put the little cup with the lavender tea on it. That person will grieve, but then that person has to move on. It's a part of life, right? It's a part of that chrysalis experience. You can't stay inside. You could, because there's a choice, and you always have a choice, right? So you can choose to stay inside for the rest of your life. It is a choice, but you have to understand, if you choose to stay inside for the rest of your life, you cannot be mad at the vibe that you will be then sending out does not receive the vibe that you need to be receiving, right? And that affects you not only in the cultivation of your legacy, but it affects you in the cultivation of your life, right? So you have to keep that in mind. Sick people can't come and tell me about how to get well. Make sense?
Yes.
You got to heal yourself and then come say, look, I was sick, but I did this and look at me now, right? Poor man can't come tell me, well, I know the secrets of getting rich. You sure? I don't see it. Be the change you need to see. No, they say be the change you want to see. No, be the change you need to be. The change that you need to see in yourself first. Because you can't put the expectation on the world that you're not holding yourself accountable for. Speaking to you and speaking to myself, right? I was listening to Will Smith this morning, and he said something so profound. He was on The Breakfast Club with Martin Lawrence, and he was like, he's now becoming, I'm gonna use my word, untamed, right? They were talking about all the crazy stunts he's been doing, and he was saying the polished Will Smith took away layers of his life because he had this prescription to fill. I'm reinterpreting his words. But the Fresh Prince was a prescription that he was living for a while. But then when he became Will Smith, he had to get real polish. And that polishing, he lost layers, not lost it. It went into hibernation, these layers, right? So you push them back down inside of you. And then you embody this script that the world gives you. Script of a mother, here, read that, apply it. Script of a wife, read it, apply it. Script of a chef, read it, apply it. Teacher, read it, apply it. All of this, read it, apply it. And then somewhere along the line, the real you, the core of you goes into hibernation. Workshop coming up, Untamed and Destined to Fly Free. It's the beast that's inside of me that's saying, yo, hibernation season is over. I'm coming out. And the beast necessarily is not a bad thing. The beast is a necessary thing. The beast is the person you have been ignoring since you were sweet 16, because you was looking for love, speaking about myself, in all the wrong places. Age 13, 14, 15, 16, searching. Parts of myself just getting pressed back in. Hibernate. Go to sleep. Oh, they want you to wear that? Okay, wear that. They want you to do this? Okay, do that. They want you to be there? Okay, be there. And parts of yourself just being stripped away, buried. And now it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't be quiet anymore. I can't do it the way you want me to do it anymore. I just can't. You know why? Because I know what makes me happy. Like riding that bike. I want to ride my bike. Girl, I was so free, honey. My daddy called me. He said, girl, I said, Daddy, I'm riding. He said, girl, it's late. I said, no, but I found my freedom. He said, you better get some lights. I said, yeah, I'm going to get some lights. But I'm not going to stop riding. Because I found something that made me feel so good. Find that thing that makes you feel so good. And that thing cannot be found outside of you. What's inside of you just gets it gets activated when you get around the energy or the people that has something that's needed to just activate it. But it's inside of you already. They're not putting it there. They may be bringing an element that's going to activate it, but they're not putting it inside of you. It's already there. I am here to tell you that based on the script of your life, you are not normal. You're not. You were not chosen to be normal. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not. According to the script for your life, you're not chosen to be lonely. You're not. I'm sorry, but I'm just reading the facts. The pen has power, just like the tongue can slice you down, right? This pen has power for us. I want you to write about this life that is not normal, but it is worth living because you are standing on the legs of your legacy. That's all I got.
Thank you for pouring into my cup today.
I'll drink to that.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate
you. No problem. I appreciate you too. I want to see what you're going to do with this, honey.
Thank you for joining us inside the Chrysalis. For more poetry from Deepassionate1, check out her website, dspassionfilledexperience.com. You can also book your own one-on-one Tea with D session to rest, reset, rejuvenate, and revolutionize your life. You can see more poetry from me, Jaiel Butterfly, on the Metamorphosis Moments blog. Members of chrysaliscamera.org receive access to songs from the entire Eternal Wing Symphony and get information about our upcoming song releases. Join the mailing list on both websites, dspassionfilledexperience.com and chrysaliscamera.org, to get notifications of podcasts, playlists, and video premieres. Thank you for spending your tea with us today. As you venture out into the world, appreciate the butterfly beauty of your day and have an even better tomorrow. It's time for us to fly. See you next Monday inside the Chrysalis.